Good. Right. It's Monday, and I've arrived inside. Wasn't quite expecting this, but there you are. Good. Um, yeah, there's quite a few little bits and pieces to get done in here, but I think it'll take probably most of the week to do it. So we've got all the places underneath that want the reversers doing, a bit of epoxy. Just started taking the tape off from where we were doing holes last week. And I want to have a look as well. What is screaming at me is this area just down here, is to have a look at getting in the cupboard underneath there, to have a look at these, to take these fittings, through hole fittings out, see what's going on with there. I've got the bilge pump which is playing on my mind as well, to see what we're going to do with that, because that needs to, that's a very principal piece of operational equipment, to get that thought about. And it's going to pick up from under here. That's where the water collects, and we'll go out and around and up there. I just want to work that out. So have a look around in here now this week. Let's see where we are. Very good. Monday, week 7. Oof, that's lovely. Well, I've been in for a couple of hours, and then I've had my Colin McLeod break, and now I'm going back in again. Yeah, it's in contorted positions, it is underneath things, it is grinding, it is dusty all over the place. But I can tell you what, the greatest pain that I'm experiencing in my life at the moment is having not finished. So anything that is moving me towards finishing is like the greatest pleasure. I'm loving this. I'm absolutely loving it. Oh, beautiful. Oh. Well, I'll just take a stop there. It's, what is it, Wednesday? That's pretty harsh. Let's have a look actually. I'm just doing all the grinding. So, inside I mean. So, getting all this flat. You see where I've taken the peel ply off, it's quite lumpy. And I think that's mostly just in the epoxy on the surface, because it comes back smooth quite easily. This thing, that was nasty, but it's gone now. It was the bedding for where there was a big curtain there, for using the loo or whatever. So nearly lunchtime, I'm going to finish one side and then come back and do the other side later, and then it's done. It's getting dusty everywhere. But there you are, once it's done, it's done. That's it. Excellent, good. Right, let's have a look. Right, what have I done? Well, these side panels, it was quite a lot of work to where I put the glass fibre on. I'm really questioning whether or not I wouldn't do it again like this. I definitely wouldn't. It's been such a lot of work. Roger Taylor
fill these windows in with plywood. No, that's very sensible. Is where I put the glass fibre on at the bottom. It took quite a lot to grind that off flat. So this is all curved and finished in and curved around the edge, and the same on this side as well. Curved under, curved over, flattened off. I'm a bit tempted to maybe fill that in and put the vent somewhere else, because it was mirrored on this side with a vent over here, but that's going to be the chimney. And if this is going to be electronics over here, I don't really especially want a vent right above that, even though they're supposed to be totally good. The Plastimo Durade cowl vent things, whatever they're called, are supposed to be very good. And really, it could do, if we're getting a through draft that is able to be on all the time, as far forward really as possible as that is, would be ideal. So I'll perhaps site that slightly further forward. I've not looked at anything down there yet. Bank holiday, shouldn't really be grinding today, I don't think. See if that stops me. Good, and then I've sanded all across the top, the whole underside of the whole deck, and ground out every single little patch above and below. So there's plenty of little epoxy patches to put on. There you are. It's week 7. I'm really feeling the desire to get this painted in here, actually. Get this sealed off. Because I think, I sanded over the paint last year, but to sand over it again now was another whole sanding job. And I think each time it gets sanded and left, the paint that is remaining, that is good now to paint on, will then degrade and be needing to be sanded again, and I don't want to keep sanding it over. It's not a pleasant job at all, and it's very hard. Very hard on the fingers, I find. Right, good. That's that. Let's see what we get done nearly the end of the week.
Oh, right. Well, that is epoxy. I'll tell you what, it's an absolute pain. It really is. Let's take these out from here. It gets stickier with time. You mix it together and then it goes stickier and then it gets hard. But you've got to keep mixing up pots and it's keep getting stickier and stickier and it becomes like honey, and then you can't keep on just wasting brushes. But so that's all through these little patches, you see. And those, and then those, and those, and all these down under there. I don't know what time it is. What time is it? Probably, I don't know. I don't know what time it is. Maybe 7 or something, or maybe 8. Yeah, and it just takes hours. It takes hours, and it reminds me of what was going on when I was doing these side panels. This is 10 layers. It took like 11 hours per side to do those, and I don't think other people repair holes in decks with epoxy like I'm doing. So drill the hole out, fill it with epoxy, put glass fibre on it, put glass fibre underneath it, and you get done with it. I don't know about that, but that's the way I've done it, and nearly there. So we've just got the ones, we've got the chain plates there to do, and some little patches at the front, and then around and underneath, and it's another day's worth of mucking about with it, and I'll do that tomorrow, which will be Saturday. Right, so have a shower. Well, that's how the arrangement is in the cockpit, with the drains and the drains through the hull underneath them. And this is the it was the bilge pump there where the handle came through. An inquiry from a viewer. Very welcome. Very welcome. Do send any inquiries that you have. Make any comments or just say hello if you would like to. Thank you. Right, well, I hurt my back yesterday, so maybe walking will exercise it. Day off. Good. Guy, it seems like I'm making no progress in all this time, nearly 8 weeks. Right, well, it's 7 weeks. They smell lovely, those. I think it's a bit better, having moved. Where's my neck, I think? So you imagine if it's you get a glue pot in one hand and you get a brush in the other. And you're trying to work underneath lockers. It's pretty uncomfortable. Moving yourself around on your elbows, basically. Well, I'm very lucky where I am actually. This is the path up from, I just walked around Oxford. What an extraordinary scene, so empty. It's usually heaving with tourists. Heaving. So empty, and notices for events all in the past. Nothing for the future. It's like some sort of apocalyptic movie. But such beautiful light tonight. Really gorgeous, the old buildings. So this is like an ancient path. It runs down right to the middle of Oxford, all off-road, one way, and carries on. I think it was the old drover's track or whatever, old road to London. Here we are, back at the boat. Oh, time for a shower. There we are. Right, week 7. So yeah, hi to Craig, who's sending me pictures now, and another Vivacity owner. He's got a lot more work than I have to do, but he's got about as much as I did, so maybe he'll be quicker than I am. He's not done sailing either, so that's 2 of us with the same boat, in the same boat. So there you go. That's it.